welcome a grand entrance for our 8th grade Thunderbirds, led by our very own school resource officer, Deputy Cooper. Deputy Alex Cooper has been with us for the last 3.5 years, knows these students very well. Now I would like to invite our SGA president, Gary Crosley, to the podium for the Pledge of Allegiance, and then they'll be followed by SMS band, Mr. Denby, for our national anthem. Please rise.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Welcome, Thunderbirds. You'd be surprised how often we had to practice that. Good evening, SMS community, families, past and present Thunderbirds here this evening. As acting principal, I have the privilege to introduce our 8th graders and our advancement ceremony. A special thank you to our excellent SMS teachers and staff. You have given you the tools to succeed in high school and beyond. Thank you. Also, a special thanks to QACPS executive team and board members. They include Mr. Rob Watkins, interim CFO, and you all know him as your former principal. Mr. Joe Sabori, coordinator of school safety. Mr. David Gizzi, school safety officer. And our law enforcement officers, Deputy Alex Cooper, and Deputy Matt Johnson, who is an SMS alum and your future SRO at Queen Anne's County High School. So, first impressions matter. Thank you for being here this special evening and celebrating our Thunderbirds as they leave the nest. So for the speech, today is not just an end, it is a beginning. The next chapter of our journey is just ahead, and while we don't know exactly what it holds, we know one thing for sure. We are in it together. I'll see you in August. With this in mind, I would like to spend a couple moments on that word, journey. Your journey, your middle school journey, as the future class of 2029. That makes me feel really old. All right. If we can go back to when you first started in 5th grade, somewhere in between an elementary school student and a middle schooler, that odd age, the only middle school with a 5th grade. Those hard years as a 7th grader, they're tough. And then when you became an 8th grader, think back to that journey. Think back to the music recitals with Mr. Denby, the chorus recitals with Miss Babylon that you worked so hard for, which all sounded so beautiful. Think back to the practices and the PFY success in this gym and on the field. Think back to the hours of iReady and MCAP testing. You probably want to forget them. No iReady in high school, so. Think back to the pep rallies in this gym before testing. Think back to March Madness, the tournaments in this very gym, thanks to Miss Abern. Think back to the successes and miracles of the plays and musicals like Willy Wonka. Thank you, Miss McNeese and others. Think back to the field trips of UMBC, Salisbury, the Naval Academy, to see the Blue Angels and all those great new opportunities. Think back to the 8th grade dance and your last field day and your memories with your friends. I believe when you think back to this journey, you consider how much you have grown, how much impact you have made here at Sudlersville Middle School, those relationships that you have created with your peers and your teachers. And with that, every moment on this journey has brought you to this, the next journey. But you are now better prepared. You have better relationships. You have more knowledge gained. You have new experiences. So go on and champion those 6 words that I say almost every single morning. You know what they are. Be good, do good, feel good. And now let's celebrate our 8th graders' past journey, their future journey, and their advancement here tonight. We will start with awards. Thank you for being here. We will start with Unified Art Awards. So if I could ask our Unified Art teachers that are here tonight, if you could please join us on stage. With that, our specials. I'm a true believer that education is not just grades and accolades. It is about growth. The real reward lies in knowledge gained and the character built on the way. Part of why I say those 6 words every morning. We will have our awards for Unified Arts, then content areas, then for Ms. Laughlin and our counselors. These students that are recognized here tonight truly embody the Thunderbird way, and they should be acknowledged for their accomplishments. And as parents and guardians and relatives, you should be very proud. You guys ready? Ms. Hollis, you're first up.
I'm a little shorter. Buenas noches to you all. Proud families, and most importantly, you 8th graders sitting right there. It's my honor to stand before you and present the awards for Outstanding Achievement in Spanish. First, we need to recognize all the hard work that every student who took on the challenge of Spanish 1 in 8th grade, earning high school credit. Well done. You each know the work that went into every single day to get you to the end. Tonight, we recognize 2 students among the many who have said yes to that exciting path of becoming proficient in the beautiful language of Spanish. Learning a language is no easy task, but it does open doors to new cultures, fosters that cross-cultural understanding, and broadens horizons. Think big. Our award winners tonight are definitely standouts and have demonstrated dedication, perseverance, a willingness to not only embrace a language, but go deeper by even questioning, is this phrase correct? How do I fix this? Or inquiring about other cultures and using the language when opportunities came up. They've also shown determination, curiosity, and a focus that they've learned. Additionally, both incredible students didn't keep their understanding to themselves. They could often be found explaining a skill. Students would check in with them to see if they understood what they were doing on a project and such. Congratulations and a job well done goes to Ryan Coxon and Eliezer Gonzalez. Come on. Come on. They're in there for now. All your awards will be inside your magic envelopes. I cannot fill Mr. Shaw's shoes, but I will try to read his words with his flair that he would have. In Project Lead the Way, Gateway to Technology program, students apply concepts in science, technology, engineering, and math to design and build various solutions to build challenges throughout the semester. Computer Science for Inventors and Makers focuses on how programming can extend beyond the virtual world and into the physical world. And students learn to combine hardware design and software development to create tangible projects. Design and modeling students discover the design process and develop an understanding of the influence of creativity and innovation. Students use Tinkercad to design and 3D model solutions to real-world problems. In automation and robotics, students learn about mechanical systems, energy transfer, machine automation, and computer control systems. Certificates that are awarded for outstanding achievement while enrolled in the Project Lead the Way GTT program go to Gavin Penn and Harper House Connect. Mr. Shaw. Well done.
A great impression of Mr. Shaw, for sure. Ms. Hollis does theater, too. Ms. Babylon will represent herself and Ms. Bachmiller.
Good evening, I'm Betsy Babylon, and I teach chorus and strings here at SMS. But first, I will be reading a few comments from Mrs. Bachmiller, our art teacher. This is for the art achievement in 8th grade. It was very difficult to choose this year's recipients. So many of these students I have taught since 5th grade and seen the talent grow. With only 2 awards allowed, the first goes to Clara Connor. Let's give her an applause. Thank you. Clara is an artist after my own heart. She loves color. It is part of who she is and how she expresses herself. Clara is also an asset to have in the art room with great advice for her classmates. The second award goes to Maya Kennedy. Unlike me, she is all about the details. Her focus on any project is unparalleled. Maya's commitment to her work is awesome. I look forward to see the artwork from them both at future shows at the high school. And now I'll put on my true hat, which is as music director of chorus and strings here at SMS. I find that awards in the performing arts are particularly challenging to narrow down because the students who dedicate themselves to their instrument or their voice over 4 years, they are all worthy of special recognition. To all of you who have made outstanding music alongside me during your time at SMS, know that I am so deeply proud of you. Tonight, the following 4 students are to be recognized for their exemplary performance skills and leadership in chorus and string ensemble. I'll start with strings. The first is Caitlin Hercher. Caitlin's progress on the violin is fantastic. And Caitlin plays with both attention to detail and such beautiful musicality. I can't wait to see and hear where Caitlin's journey goes as a violinist, and I am just so deeply proud of what she's accomplished in these 4 years. The long walk. The second award goes to Benjamin Crow. I've been teaching music to Ben since he was 3 years old, and just yesterday, or maybe the day before, his preschool graduation and performance came up on Facebook. So I've watched this little guy grow into this great young man. Ben, he is driven, and he's driven to succeed and be the best, period. He has wonderful humor, and he plays just so beautifully. His excellence on the cello is just, it's so special, and I am so deeply proud of him. And Ben, come on up. Next up are the chorus awards. And these 2 awards go to 2 extra special people. The first is Jade Shorter. Jade is a singing ray of sunshine, and she has been since she arrived here at SMS in the middle of last year. Every day, she gives her best, and she is this energy source that just keeps us afloat and keeps things fun, even we're in the depths of rehearsing and preparing. She is an outstanding person, and she is just a wonderful musician. Let's give her a round of applause. And my final award goes to Tegan Stafford. I'm gonna wait till she gets a little closer. Tegan is an extra special person to me. She spends every lunch with me. She has for years. She's my right-hand person. She helps with anything, whether it's related to chorus or not. And she is just a most wonderful singer. I've had the privilege of working with her in chorus and in the musical and in so many ways, and I know that her future is so bright. You will be terribly missed, and I'm so proud of you. Come on up.
Now, for our PE award, which I did not know about the tradition of this until I came to Sudlersville. This is a special one. Coach Fitz, Coach Gunther.
We prop it up. Here we go. painted in 24-karat gold, or something really close. The Golden Sneaker is awarded to students that demonstrate an elite work ethic and unparalleled competitiveness in the PE classroom.
There were times throughout the year in gym class where it was intense. Mat ball scores were very close. Mile times were a second away from one another. And this award not only recognizes students that show athleticism, but also grit, perseverance, sportsmanship, and respect in the classroom environment.
Okay, first, the 4 nominees are Grant Campbell, Gary Crossley, Gabe Tabor, and Charlie Wick. And the winner is
Gary Crossley. Parents and families, when you exit today, or if you notice coming in, there are lots of record sheets on our hallways. For 8th grade, you'll see a lot of our 8th grade students that worked really hard for those records. Gary's name is on the top of the list for many of those, and he broke the overall school mile time just a few short weeks ago in our Monster Mile, but had great competition amongst 8th grade boys, girls, and other students in the school. So a round of applause for you, Gary, and everybody else that worked hard in our gym class this year. There you go.
You better not bring that on the first day of school to Queen Anne's. When I came here in March, one of the first things I noticed about the school was the true love of music and the great things that Miss Babylon and Mr. Denby do for our students here. Just in awe. So last but not least, Mr. Denby.
Good evening, everyone. Each year, I am charged with the very difficult task of recognizing 2 outstanding 8th grade band musicians, and this year it was exceedingly difficult because I think you're all outstanding, and I'm going to give you an applause. After much careful thought, I came up with 2 students who I thought made the most progress and the most achievement in their musical instruments over the previous 4 years here at Sudlersville Middle School. Those 2 students are Mr. Seeley Garrett and Mr. Ace Picasso. These 2 students are truly wonderful musicians, but as I stated earlier, I think the entire 8th grade band class have made a lot of outstanding growth, and they're all truly musicians. I applaud you again. Eighth grade musicians, you will truly be missed. Thank you.
Next, we have our awards announcements for our content areas. Our award winners have modeled excellence in the following content areas of ELA, social studies, science, math, and then 1 special 8th grade award. Ms. McNeese.
creeping towards the edge of the stage. All right. How do our values and beliefs shape us and influence our behavior? Why does the horror genre both terrify and fascinate? How does the quest for freedom create unlikely heroes? How does the legacy of earlier individuals influence the legacy I leave behind? These 4 essential questions drove our learning this year. Through short stories, poems, and novels, we looked through figurative windows to see how characters persevere through conflict. We pushed ourselves to write detailed reports and arguments to clearly articulate our thinking and analyses, crafting figurative mirrors in which we viewed ourselves. We explored words and word meanings and learned a lot about the world around us. I am so proud of each and every one of you and the effort you put into every task that I put in front of you, including that 3 to 5 page research paper. My first reading award goes to a student in English 8 who always thought through the text, asking questions and examining conflict from different perspectives. She deeply desired to comprehend text at a high level and continually pushed herself. Congratulations, Caitlin Hercher. She's very confident. My Advanced English Reading Award goes to a student who seamlessly makes connections between texts, contents, and life in general. His comprehensive knowledge allowed him to explore literary pathways at an incredibly advanced level. His questions pushed me to analyze the text more deeply. Congratulations to Mr. Willy Wonka himself, Ace Picasso. My first writing award goes to a student in English 8 who is gifted with the written word. He is detailed and cognizant of how his words truly communicate his message. His ability to rapid fire out synonyms is unmatched. He is not here tonight, but congratulations to Ryan Linz. And my Advanced English Writing Award goes to a student whose author's voice is so clear and concise. Her attention to detail and description is extraordinary, and she is able to be succinct and intentional in her word choice. She truly takes the reader on a journey. Congratulations, Anna Gay. To all of you, keep reading and writing and learning on purpose. Remember, writing's never done, it's... You are amazing.
Good evening. This next award is being presented to 2 students who have demonstrated commendable work ethic and persevered consistently throughout the school year to achieve success in social studies. These students have put in the effort and attention to detail needed to view the world around us through a meaningful historical lens. Congratulations to Lee Leager and Allison Orozco-Chavez.
good evening. I am Mr. Cerruti, the math teacher here for 8th grade. Fractions, calculations, graphs, and the dreaded slope. These words often cause students and adults to wince or recall a challenging subject from the past. Yet our students this year looked past those and overcame those obstacles. Please welcome and congratulate Emma Wright, I would like to highlight her dedication to the Math 8 curriculum, and it was a clear choice. Through constant participation, high achievement, and a positive approach to that school, highlight her success. Please also welcome and congratulate Keegan Nisler. I also chose him for many of the same characteristics. I appreciate the time devoted to completing tasks, working with others without any complaints, and not settling for average. His attention to detail was noteworthy, and I felt truly that he mastered the content. This year, some of our 8th graders also took on the advanced challenge of a high school course, balancing that 8th grade year with all of those field trips and activities with the demands of that high school mathematics. These students adhered to stiff grading policies, accelerated pacing, and demanding assessments. They took graduation-required state testing and investigated curriculum that is at the foundation of future advanced classes. While everyone in my algebra class deserves consideration, I need to identify 2 for recognition. Please congratulate Anna Reed for this first award. She exemplifies a model student with consistent participation, the willingness to lead others in groups through the different topics, and scoring excellent on my assessments. She was a pillar to my classroom. Please also congratulate Gary Crossley. I need to recognize his determination and self-examining strategies, taking every moment possible to reflect on his work, even when he had the answer right. And I'm telling him, just turn it in. He wanted to go back and double check just to make sure it would connect. His work was commendable, reliable, and he just continued to search to help others too, willing to sit beside anyone that wanted the extra help.
Hey everyone. How's it going? Okay. Shh. Okay. I'm Danielle Leager, the 8th grade science teacher, and as you can probably imagine, I'm about to award 2 students for the science, their academic excellence in science. These students not only showed academic achievement throughout the year and worked really hard, but I like to also think about the students that showed strong scientific skills throughout the year. Some things that I like to focus on are, number 1, organization. If anybody took a look in their student science binder, you would see how absolutely obnoxious I am about organization. Okay, we have a table of contents. The kids already know this, right? Table of contents, everything's set up exactly the same, and we're super organized. Right, Kenny? Yeah. Right, okay. So something that's important with science is obviously organization. What's the point of doing these experiments and taking all these notes if you can't keep track of your evidence to back up whatever your claim is to whatever question we're trying to answer, right? Right, okay. Another thing that I really like to focus on is collaboration. In our science curriculum, a lot of our labs are group-based, so students have to be able to work together. Can they communicate their ideas? Can they listen to other students? Can they work through a lab procedure while being mindful of our lab safety rules, right? So students that are able to do that definitely stand out in 8th grade, because as you can imagine, sometimes the 8th grade mind doesn't always want to do those things, right? And then the last thing is time management, right? Can the student work independently, get the things done that they need to get done within a certain time frame? All those things are important, not only in science, but also in the future. Going into high school, going into college, going into any career that you choose to do, you're going to be using these skills. So if throughout the year you might have thought, when am I going to use chemistry and physics in the future? You might not, and that's okay, but hopefully you learn some skills that you can apply to the future no matter what you do. So without further ado, sorry, I blabbed on a little bit, but anyway, the 2 students that I chose not only met all of these expectations, but they also were just really enjoyable to have in the classroom, and they really contributed to our classroom environment in a positive way. All right, are you ready? Okay, our 2 winners for the Science Award for this year are Jade Shorter and Cody Kraus.
Each year, it is our pleasure to acknowledge Thunderbirds who have soared. Our team agrees that 8th grade is not just about academics, it's about character too. Respectful, caring, responsible, fair, and trustworthy students who work hard academically are to be commended. This year, we'd like to recognize Gavin Penn and Jesse Vasquez Garcia.
On to our final awards. These go for academic excellence. Congratulations to our recipients of the Presidential Awards. Your hard work, commitment, and passion for learning is truly inspiring. We are all so proud of you. We can't wait to see the amazing things you accomplish in your future. These will be presented by Ms. Laughlin and Ms. Abram.
The following students are being awarded the Presidential Education Award for Outstanding Excellence. These students have received all A's in 8th grade. Please stand when you hear your name. Ryan Coxon, Logan Crooks, Gary Crosley, Celie Garrett, Anna Gay, Eliezer Gonzalez, Colby Heiser, Caitlin Hercher, Harper House Connect, Georgia Jones, Cody Kraus, Lee Leager, Ryan Lind, Abigail Middleton, Ronan Newcomb, Keegan Nisler, Gavin Penn, Braden Ryder, Gabe Tabor, and Jesse Vasquez. Out of these students, we also have the following students who have received all A's for all 3 years of middle school. Please come to the stage to receive your plaque when your name is called. Ryan Coxon, Logan Crooks, Gary Crosley, Celie Garrett, Eliezer Gonzalez, Colby Heiser, Harper House Connect, Cody Kraus, Gavin Penn, and Braden Ryder.
The following students have received the Educational Excellence Award for earning all A's and B's in this school year. Please stand when I call your name and remain standing until all students have been honored. Michaela Ahern, Gracie Alexander, Wilson Blandon Lopez, Liam Budka, Duncan Butler, Ethan Brangle, Grant Campbell, Ryven Crabbill, Joey Davis, Connor Himmelrich, Georgia Jones, Mason Newcomb, Landon Osborne, Ace Picasso, Liam Rivera, Marlon Roblero Chavez, Jade Shorter, Kellen Thomas, Amy Walls, Charlie Wick, and Emma Wright. Congratulations, you may now be seated.
Time for a little fun. Next up, we have our very own Miss Laughlin and a fun little video.
Get ready for it, guys. Before they were Thunderbirds, they were babies with big personalities, big attitudes, and zero chill. And somehow not much has changed. This 8th grade class has kept us laughing, guessing, and occasionally questioning our sanity. But we wouldn't have it any other way. Now they're heading off to high school as lions, bold, loud, and totally unforgettable. And yes, their fearless principal for the last 3.5 months, Mr. Shepard is brave enough to go with them. So sit back and enjoy the baby pics, the transformations, and a tribute to the class of 2029.
We
Trip down memory lane. And now it's time, Thunderbirds. All right. So, let's see how we do.
Jalen Allerger. Aubrey Bedford. Brynley Boyles. Ireland Corcoran. Cameron Elliott. Shirley Hernandez Escalante. Georgia Jones. Sophia Jones. Christopher Koppelman. Mia Leonard. Chase Laughlin. Haley Moran. Landon Osborne. Brianna Patrick. Jeremiah Ramos. Kendall Rivera. Aubrey Schatz. Jade Shorter. Neda Tomas Reynoso. Amy Walls.
Michaela Ahern. Gracie Alexander. Ethan Brengel. Jordan Butler. Grant Campbell. Bryven Crable. Logan Crooks. Gary Crosley. Benjamin Crow. Eliezer Gonzalez Cifuentes. Colby Heiser. Harper House Connect. Maya Kennedy. Cody Kraus. Legend Laundry. Alyssa Matera. Mason Newcomb. Anna Reed. Marlon Roblero Chavez. Wilmer Velasquez Arriaga. Frederick Charlie Wick. Gabriel Williams.
Ready?
Javelle Bradley. Duncan Butler. Darion Denby Somerville. Casey Irvin. Yusil Esteban Roblero. Swigly Gomez Lopez. Asher Hassan. Caitlin Hercher. Trevin Derek Jackson. Caitlin Lamb. Elisa Lopez Aguilar. Ryan McCracklin. Abigail Middleton. Ronan Newcomb. Keegan Missler. Allison Orozco Chavez. Kaylin Ortiz Juan. Andre Sims. Gabe Tabor. Nayeli Tomas Reynoso. Emma Wright.
job. All right. Angel Aguilar Kalel. Zion Bailey. Wilson Blandon Lopez. Jarrell Bradley. Liam Budka. Clara Connor. Ryan Coxon. Joseph Davis. Jose Escalante Ortiz. Dylan Fisher. Malaysia Fisher. Celie Garrett. Anna Gay. Brianna Harris. Connor Himmelrich. Robert Lee Leaker. Daniel Navarro Areola. Gavin Penn. Yvonne Perez Bartolone. Ace Picasso. Slash one. Madison Riley. Liam Rivera. Anthony Rosa Alvarado. Braden Ryder. Tegan Stafford. Kellen Thomas. Paul II the Fourth. Jesse Vasquez Garcia. Charlotte Werkheiser.
On a different note, if the owner of a blue Toyota Camry tag 1GB2947, you can report to the main office, please. Better not be yours, Mr. Laughlin, after that backflip, either. Congratulations, class of 2029. We know you will go on to change the world for the better. Today is your final day as 8th graders. 8th graders, your summer begins in just a few minutes. You will not be marked absent tomorrow. 8th grade teachers, UA teachers, thank you for sending off our Thunderbirds. Exit stage left, please. Thank you to Ms. Aburn, our 8th grade counselor as well. Your 8th grade teachers will meet you outside in a second. We are about to wrap up here. With a final message, class by class, we will go into the hallway and outside to receive our certificates. You will see 4 green and gold tables alphabetically. You already had your Chick-fil-A today. At that point, please feel free to take pictures, join your family, enjoy the rest of your evening. Audience, please allow our 8th grade students to exit first to a round of applause, and then you can go meet with your families. Eighth graders, please stand one last time as Thunderbirds. And without further ado, I, as acting principal, will turn it over to the Thunderbirds as high schoolers with a final message. You know what it is. Be good, do good, feel good. I certify you that you have met the requirement to complete middle school by the power vested in me in the state of Maryland and Queen Anne's County Board of Education. I now pronounce you 9th graders of Queen Anne County High School. Lions, I will see you in August. Thank you for attending tonight. Mr. Cerruti's class, please lead us on out. Miss Bryson's class, go ahead. Miss McNeese's class, you may follow them. Miss Leaguers. With that, go Thunderbirds, go Lions. Thank you. Have a good evening. Meet your students out front. We appreciate you.